What's up, Filthy Maggots? This is Joey Gonzalez here again. Just want to let you guys know that I have received actually 3 videos so far. That's it for my documentary. I'm waiting on a few. I know you guys have promised that you guys are going to do that, so just a friendly reminder that this is the last week of April that you guys are going to be able to submit. After that, I am thinking about it, and I'm not sure, but I may or may not extend the deadline to next week, around Saturday. But that's the final call. That would be the last, resort. But I realize that a lot of you still have questions about it. What can we do? What can we say? And like I said, there's no deadline. I mean, there's no kind of censorship on it. There's no I'm looking for a word here. I don't know. But there's no limits, basically, what I'm trying to say. There's no limits to what you can do or say in the video. I know a lot of you have been doing makeup and masks for the viral videos, and that's fine. I just ask you that the ones that you do use, if you do use masks, don't make sure that you can hear yourself in the video. With that said, I want to give you guys a video kind of to go off of, to, I guess, use as a backdrop for the videos that you guys are going to submit. I'm going to kind of give you what metal means to me, and throw in what a mosh pit means to me. So with that said, metal has been a big part of my life for the past 4 years, ever since I was introduced to Slipknot. It's been a very dark period of time these past 4 years. Still is, but as I've grown more as a person, through listening to metal, it's kind of given me hope. And the first time I heard, I think it was Slipknot. It was Wait and Bleed. The very first time I ever heard it, it hit me on a more, like, on an emotional level. It was absolutely intense. I mean, I felt like I was gonna break down and cry the first time I heard it, because it was like Corey was saying everything that I was going through, and was feeling everything that I was feeling at the same time. He was pissed off with me, and he was angry at everyone with me, ever since that, I started diving more and more into Slipknot, and I kind of found, these are the people that understand me. And then from there, it just kind of branched out. I started listening to more new metal, as it were. Cold Chamber. I listened to Korn. Basically all the regular ones, I guess any kid will start out listening to. Then it kind of dived into more progressive metal, thrash, and more and more I was finding out that there was actually a community growing. I didn't know about that, but there was a community of freaks and and other maggots out there, outside of where I lived, and it was heartwarming. It really hit me on a whole new level. Like, I can have brothers and sisters, people that I've never met, that I could feel what they were going through, without even meeting them. Like I said, it was amazing, I think, to find out that there was a whole community underground, as it were, in hiding, almost. But I was just absolutely astonished, I mean, but like I said, though, like, if it weren't for metal, and if it weren't for finding these artists, I would most likely be dead today. You wouldn't be seeing me on camera. It has just been the darkest moments of my life where I just blast, Slipknot constantly. I listen to them from day to night, and I'll still know that there's a problem there. There always will be. But they give me the tools to kind of deal with it and to kind of get through that. So, you know, and I know this kind of, you know, goes right into what a mosh pit is to me. It's like with finding the community, it was like finding a dance also to your own music, you know. And that dance to me was mosh pit, was a mosh pit. Uh, you know, I went to my first show. It was a Slipknot show in Inglewood, California, and I just found I wasn't in the pit at that moment, but looking down on it from the seats, I just saw all this chaos. You know, all this. It was beautiful. To me, it was they're giving back something to the band. You know, they give us something to look at, so why not we give them something back? So with that, you know, I first experienced a mosh pit. I want to say my second Slipknot show. I was in Hollywood, California at the Palladium, and the pit just erupted the first time. Sick. They played Sick, and it just blew up. The whole floor was a massive mosh pit. You know, there was bodies flying everywhere. You know, pretty sure there was a few teeth missing from people within the first 5 minutes. I just, it was absolute beauty. I mean, I found beauty in chaos, you know, and it felt like I was a part of something bigger than myself. Finally, I was accepted for being that freak, you know, for being that weird kid in the corner. I was accepted finally, and it felt so special to me, you know. And you know, and I know, you know, a lot of you, I was getting a lot of comments from a few of you that oh, like what I was saying or how I was expressing myself was sounding a bit emo. I'll tell you right now, that's bullshit, because what we're trying to do here is sort of lay to rest all those stereotypes about metalheads, that they're just a bunch of idiots running into each other at a show. No, there's more depth. There's more depth to it than you think. It's not just hit or be hit. And if you think that, I'm sorry, but it's not how it is. Honestly, you have to have a little bit more meaning to your life if that's how it's gonna be. And I understand a lot of you are saying that you don't like mosh pits. That's totally fine. I'm not saying anything wrong. That there's anything wrong with that. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with disagreeing with me either. But just respect it. I know one of you, I forgot who it was, but I know one of you was calling me emo and just come on, man. We're not here for that. We're here to kind of support each other in what we do. If you don't like what I have to say, then don't read it. Don't listen to me. Just pass by this video. Stop it if you want. But with that said, thank you, Filthy Maggots, for listening. I know I kind of ranted there for a little bit, but please submit the videos. I know it's kind of, I guess, I don't know, weird to find yourself on camera and really just pour your heart out. That's why I really do thank the ones who have, and I know, you know, the one I heard last night was just powerful to me. It really hit me. It hit me hard. And so, thank you for those. That's about it. Stay sick, guys.